What's going on, guys? Unofficial Star Wars here. Hope you're all doing well. And in today's video, we have a very exciting news for the Book of Boba Fett. So without further ado, let's jump right on into it. As we had covered in one of our previous videos here on the channel, we had a news update here for the Book of Boba Fett regarding a new armor change for Boba Fett, as well as a few plot details here for the series here as well. And while those are also regarding into this news update in this video here as well, we also have some brand new news here for the Book of Boba Fett. Some news that we really honestly could have and should have covered in that previous video, but are now kind of rolling around to now as the rumors and speculations, theories on the different sources all kind of begin to really talk about it, and it becomes more trustworthy of a kind of theory and rumor to really go around on. So let's jump right on into with those brand new rumors and theories, speculations here going around for the Book of Boba Fett. The previous ones, of course, I had mentioned earlier and in those previous videos, being, for one thing, an armor change and an armor update here for Boba Fett, with seeing that here in the overall series here as he would get new armor. Now, as I had mentioned in that video as well, it just really doesn't make sense personally to me that he would want to go out and try to get new armor. I mean, maybe that could be something we could see very well by the end of the season 1 of the show here, but seeing that his main vocal point in the Mandalorian season 2 was his armor, him trying to retrieve his armor from the Mandalorian Din Djarin, it seems like such a vocal point for his character, and to kind of just throw it away and never really talk about it again because he gets new updated armor very well felt like a wasted factor for this character, and really all in all just didn't make too much sense to me in those types of factors. Now, what I very well could see happening in those kind of theories and speculations and concepts and ideas they're going on with Boba Fett wanting to get new armor is that the series would build more towards a vocal point of him being him. He's not a clone. He's really defining himself as Boba Fett. He's not really necessarily a clone. He wants to be something different and something more, whether or not that's honoring the legacy of Jango Fett, his, I guess, so-called donor or father, or not. I think that we very well are going to see some sort of development here for his character and wanting to become something more of himself, and that I think very well could result in the idea of Boba wanting to go out and get new armor. Besides all of that, that's something I talked about in a previous video. We're talking about the brand new news here, and that very well regards, and of course, in all the different mystery appearances of who very well could appear in the show, anywhere from Luke Skywalker to be reanimated and brought back, from Din Djarin and Grogu to being brought back, to the whole idea of Cad Bane and Bossk, and furthermore, the big one here it is, Darth Vader here appearing in the Book of Boba Fett, and it seems very likely, more than you actually might think, as apparently Hayden Christensen was pulled from filming with the Obi-Wan Kenobi series to go film something else, a little side project there, and that very well could hint at the idea of him appearing in the Book of Boba Fett. It seems very logical, and it had been theorized and rumored before a couple months ago at the idea of Darth Vader appearing in the Book of Boba Fett, as there are going to be flashbacks here for the show as we explore the past of Boba Fett and him working with the Empires, as Tamora Morrison had so called it, the Empire Days. And of course, also take in consideration, everything that we're covering here in today's video is simply all rumor, theory, and speculation, so simply take it with a grain of salt, as it's not really been confirmed by Star Wars, Disney, or Lucasfilm for the time being. Nonetheless, that shouldn't really ruin any of the fun for you guys. This here, it should be fun to kind of, theorize and speculate on these different things, especially as we do have sources. Now, the reason, of course, I say to take it with a grain of salt is simply because it's not confirmed. Now, these are rumored and even leaked kind of ideas, concepts, theories, and speculations, and it had been rumored that, Dave and John had come onto set for Obi-Wan Kenobi, pulled Hayden Christensen out, who we all know and love as Anakin Skywalker from the prequel trilogies, now reprising his role not only as Anakin Skywalker supposedly in flashbacks for the Obi-Wan Kenobi series, but also as Darth Vader himself. And out of all people, they chose Hayden Christensen, maybe or not, that's just simply because, hey, he had the costume on, he was fitted for the costume, and all of that was kind of already all out of the way. Why not just use Hayden Christensen for the filming here for the Book of Boba Fett if they're going to have Darth Vader? It makes plenty of sense, but what I furthermore think we could see is more in depth into Darth Vader and the interactions he had with Boba Fett, whether or not Darth Vader himself, recognized the voice of a clone. He had very close relationships with a lot of the clones during the Clone Wars, as we do see in the Clone Wars series. So for one thing, I think that's one idea that we very well could see, and furthermore, an idea that is coming from Den of Nerds. Josh over there is a great guy. Go check him out, Den of Nerds, of course, covering a lot of geeky types of news. Of course, over there had theorized, what if they were to do kind of like an Iron Man thing, like when we go into that helmet view almost of Iron Man, where we're able to see Tony Stark's actual head and face and facial features and interactions and responses and reactions. What if we saw the same thing with Darth Vader and even Boba Fett in the series and the future of Star Wars content? I think is a very cool idea. Furthermore, to kind of add on to that whole idea of the future of Star Wars content and the whole idea of flashbacks as well, is something I think we're going to very well see here in the future of Star Wars, especially in the Mandalorian universe, kind of taking place, all the different events and series that are taking place after the events of Return of the Jedi, so-called the Mandalorian universe, as we call that here on the channel. Furthermore, some more interesting, juicy news and rumors here going around for the Book of Boba Fett, of course, would be the whole idea behind Jabba the Hutt and some sort of Hutt appearing in the Book of Boba Fett. Whether or not that's actually Jabba the Hutt himself appearing in flashbacks, as I had just mentioned before, I think is a very likely idea. And furthermore, another likely idea that many others have been bringing up is the whole idea of maybe Jabba's son appearing somewhere and coming back into the Mandalorian universe and into the Star Wars universe as a whole as well, is something else we could see as well. And another third-party idea that's kind of been thrown out there as well is Boba technically a Hutt, seeing that he's kind of taken over and, so to speak, inherited the palace here from Jabba the Hutt, is something where we have to kind of see here, and it's kind of a cool theory and speculation I think that's going around out there. Other than all that, guys, I really want to go more in depth on the whole idea of Hayden Christensen and Darth Vader appearing here in the Book of Boba Fett more closely with an actual sources and actual rumors here going around, rather than just kind of theorizing it, as many other Star Wars content creators have done. So make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel and hit the notification bell so you guys don't miss any of our other future Star Wars news updates here, as well as that Darth Vader video here as well. They'll be coming out very, very shortly, hopefully. And guys, I want to know all of your thoughts and opinions down in the comment section down below on the whole idea of any of these news here with the Book of Boba Fett, whether it's a Jabba the Hutt appearing here in the Book of Boba Fett, whether it's the whole idea of Darth Vader and the flashbacks. Guys, I'd love to hear what you guys all think. Go let me know down in the comment section down below. Leave a like on the video if you did enjoy it, as it really does help the channel, and check out Instagram, Unofficial Star Wars, for more Star Wars related content. Guys, thanks so much for watching today's video, and remember, may the Force be with you always. Peace out.